it makes me feel like a little scared for the future of it.
Concerns tonight from here and across the country about the fallout from the potential closing of the U.S. Department of Education. Sources at the White House say President Trump still plans on signing an executive order to make that happen.
Yeah, it has many students and teachers on edge, and KAMC Kamryn Mendoza spent the afternoon with members of the education community to hear their concerns.
That's right, Brian and Lauren. For years, K through 12 and university students relying on the Department of Education for funding for extra staff, free lunches, and those student loans. But now, those programs are all at risk.
I've always really wanted to be a teacher since I was in like 4th grade.
For Texas Tech senior and student teacher Madeline Torres, her dream of being a teacher inching closer and closer.
I had a 4th grade teacher and she just completely changed my life.
While Madeline was looking to make a change in the lives of her students, change may already be on the way for schools, teachers, and their students after President Trump drafted an executive order to close the Department of Education.
They help specifically support low-income, low socioeconomic schools, special ed students that are in those schools. And so there's a lot of funding that comes down from the national level to those schools directly.
Clinton Gill with the Texas State Teachers Association says they're vowing to keep the department open, not just for schools K through 12.
We already have seen here locally schools that have had to close because of lower enrollment, and school districts all across the state that are approving deficit budgets because they don't have the funding from the state already.
But for those 9.7 million students who rely on money for college.
Ultimately, a lot of the grants and funding for students to be able to attend and get student loans through the Department of Ed, that could also have a dramatic effect on those students.
Students like Madeline, who this will affect in more ways than one.
The library and the education building, I couldn't use the cutting edge that we have there, that we could make things for our students at our schools. So getting rid of those student loans might not give the next student like that possibility to do that.
And any major changes to the department would require approval from Congress, but this executive order from Trump could certainly put that in motion.